I'm struggling to find a single company that didn't publish RPGs on the Super Famicom. Heck, even Hudson got in on the act, apparently diverting funds and manpower that might have given us Super Bomberman 8. And I don't know if I can forgive that. It'd take a heck of an RPG with tanks to compensate for this lack of bombs, and Metal Max Returns already happened. So, Tengai Makyou Zero, if that is your real name, explain yourself. Wait, hold the phone. A giant robot fighting a giant cat. Robot. That's gotta be worth something, like half a tank, or a bazooka at least. Alright, you have my attention. You say the king's been murdered? By his brother who's been possessed by an evil force? Eesh, that looks like some evil, alright. And it's up to a young boy in a nearby elementally attuned village to put things right? Uh-oh, you're starting to drift into cliché, better come up with something soon. So let's go with technical achievements. How about an in-game clock almost 5 years before Pokemon Gold and Silver? Complete with a whole spate of special holiday events. Bolt this and an excellent soundtrack onto a respectable, if cliché, quest that refuses to take itself too seriously, and you've got a buried treasure of a game that, yes, makes up for the lack of a Super Bomberman 8. I absolve Hudson of their transgression. Unfortunately, the game itself is rather kanji intensive, and the pacing is slow compared to an Earthbound or Breath of Fire, especially given the level of customization you have with regards to in-fight commands. Heck, it even presumes you're going to fail the first dungeon, thus dropping you into a weird recursive time loop until you can knock off the frickin' Coal Hermit. You will play the beginning of the game over and over until you get it right. It's a daring piece of weirdness, and if you're familiar with the other games in the series, including the fractured American history of the Fourth Apocalypse, it's actually a bit more restrained. There's only one overly effeminate swordsman in this game. It's good to know Japan had a handle on these kinds of things, or did back in 1995. If you can find a copy online, it's probably going for fairly cheap. Without a localized entry in the entire series, outside of a Neo-Geo spin-off fighting game, it can't command the price of a Star Ocean. Just squint hard enough and you'll swear you are playing Chrono Fantasy Star Trigger of the stars.